Hello? How does this thing work again? So, here's the update this week. Last week I did a few test runs. I did a run commute. I went on the trails of Guildford Trail Runners, did a short course, and then it concluded the week with a 9k fully zone 2 easy run. I don't normally pay any attention to zones because I don't necessarily trust my watch. However, it was certainly very easy, very relaxed, and my body thanked me for it. So last week I completed 20k in terms of total distance. This week I aim to hit 30k. I will complete a number of different runs. A nice easy one tonight, Guildford Trail Runners tomorrow night. That should leave me with about 10 to 15 to do at the weekend. So I'm feeling really pleased about it. Feet are feeling much better. The regular stretches are doing me wonders. I won't lie, I've got a bit of a buzzing sensation having started this run, even though when I left the house it wasn't there. But nevertheless, I'll take it as I find it, and I'm feeling really good about this week. So I'm taking it very, very easy, not overdoing it, and the goal here is to get to race day now. The goal is to get to race day, and in order to do that I need to make sure that I'm able to complete a 20-mile long run before that day on the hills. And the reason for that is because the race is predominantly flat, and so the challenges are not going to be there in terms of elevation, but it will be there in terms of longevity, time on feet and things like that. So if I can do 20 miles on the hills, which pushes up my sort of total running time because it was much slower than running on the flat, I feel confident that I can get the other 16 or so miles done just on experience. And if I'm feeling good, I'll be able to just kind of waddle my way to the end. So just here now waiting for a buddy to show up. You might be able to guess who it is, and there he is over the other side of the road in a vest. He's yet to spot me, so now what we're going to do is just run alongside him until he looks left. There he is. Hopefully that came out, because that would be quite a cool clip. Here he comes, dicing with death. This might be 250 on You've Been Framed. No, he's made it. What have we got there? All speed. All speed. Shoes. His shoes. More shoes. My face. His face. Around the world. There you go. All the tricks. I haven't lost it. Come on, subscribers. Give it a like. Woo! Right, this is a bit of local architecture. Guildford Village. It's not really a village, it's just a load of bricks put up in what was a nice field, but there we go. It demands it, doesn't it? The lifestyle you deserve. Yep, that's us. So we're just cruising tonight. Having a chilled out one because Ben has got a big race. Ben's got a big race coming up, and 100 miles is the distance. Well, 102.
I thought it was 10.
110. 10 miles. So yeah, because of my lame feet, that stopped me from doing as much training as I'd like to have done. Kind of annoying, but it would have been fun to join on some of the sessions, but I'm getting back to it now so I can make up for it next year. If you're a real professional, you get pictures for your Strava.
Can't quarantine love.
Can't quarantine love. Well, as it turns out, I think you probably could. So we're just basking in the non-sunset under a non-sunny sky, but having a bit of fun. So I'll catch up with you long run now. I won't take it tomorrow night on the trails. Need to focus, need to have my hands free. So yeah, I'll catch up with you at the weekend for a long run of sorts. But yeah, tonight is a night for dancing, isn't it? Woo! Hello everyone. Okay, so this is, I guess, the first proper week back, isn't it? You saw a bit of footage there from a run the other night, and I had a couple more runs ahead of me to go. So Tuesday night, Guildford Trail Runners night. They normally do about 10k. I did just a 5, so a bit of an out and back there, taking in some hills, still getting sort of reused to that again. And they did run commute yesterday, which is Friday to work, about 4ish k there, 4ish k back. So with that, it means actually come into this weekend, today's long run, already at 20 something kilometers, which exceeds last week. So I want to be taking it careful and easy and being sensible. So today's long run is not really a long run, I suppose. It's going to be about 12k, but that then puts me on 30 something k for the week, and that means next week when I do my kind of progression by about 10 to 15%, that's going to leave me with a little bit of room there, a bit of wiggle room to make sure I'm easing myself back into it. In terms of how I'm feeling, feet feel like great day today. I do know when I haven't stretched enough on my runs, because I do get a little bit of a sensation back in the toes again, but nowhere near as bad as it was. I can actually run. It's just a slightly kind of confused feeling, because I have to sort of almost check myself and think, okay, am I actually feeling that or not? And on top of that, the one thing that I am still struggling with a little bit is when I stop like now to film, I still feel a little bit woozy. So I'm making sure I'm keeping on top of my electrolytes as well. It is the summer months. I may well be a little bit deficient in that area, therefore the muscles are feeling a bit more constrained, you know, so on and so forth. So I'm making sure that even on a 10k run, I'm taking some electrolytes, taking some tailwind on board, just to make sure I'm topping up, just in case I am below the level I want to be at. So overall, I'm pretty thrilled with this week. It's nice to be able to get out and actually do some running for a change. And yeah, I've got that goal in mind, of course. Race day is still there on the horizon, but to get to race day, I still need to achieve a 20-mile long run, preferably on the hills, just to make sure I know kind of in myself that my body's going to be able to do the work, because, you know, 20 miles versus 36 miles, there is a jump there. Mentally, I'm absolutely in the zone. I can definitely do it, but I don't really want to be walking it in. That's not a fun way to complete ultras. I've done it a few times before. I would love to have been in a position, which I unfortunately won't be, but in a position where I could have, you know, run it well. But what I will take at the moment is the ability to finish a race and finish it with a smile on my face. So that is the main aim and goal. I'm about to head home now, so thanks for tuning in this week. Bit of a short, snappy one, but I'll catch up with you next week and we'll talk a little bit more about the training, how it's going, and of course if you've got any questions, please pop them down below. And if you saw my last video on pillar performance, that mix that I'm using before bed is absolutely transforming the way I sleep. Even though I've got a little one who does wake up in the night, I'm able to get back to sleep instantly rather than just scrolling through Instagram, Twitter and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll check in with you soon. Thanks a lot, take care, appreciate the constant support.